welcome back to my channel. So it is January, which is probably not my most favourite month of the year. It's a bit like a meh month, like a bit like a Monday, and no one really likes a Monday and no one really likes January. Well, I don't anyway. It's one of those months where you've made loads of promises to yourself, things that you've probably carried over from other years, and you just know these things aren't going to be achieved or they're not going to happen. I mean, props to you if you actually follow through with your New Year's resolution, but I seem to like never do, which is why I decided not to make one this year, because, you know, things like Victoria's Secret model body, just they're still not happening, so I give up. But anyway, January and generally the winter months can be quite depressing, and that is because there's not enough sunshine, and I really am a winter baby. I absolutely love winter sunshine, but I'm not feeling the weather or the mood. It's so gloomy and a little bit depressing. So I thought I'd put together and share with you things that I love to help me feel a bit better during the winter time and really pick me up throughout these months. So something that I kind of mentioned in my autumn and fall favourites video was that I absolutely love to wear big, snuggly and cuddly jumpers, which I really do. But something that I feel can pick me up during this time of year is bright colours. So I always wear jumpers. I don't know how some people can wear sleeveless clothes in the winter. You are so brave. I just can't do it. I just wear jumpers. But anyway, I love to wear a bright colour. I just feel like it brings me a little bit closer to summer in my mind, which is why I chose to wear a really nice bright yellow one. Something like a bright colour on your clothing can make you feel a little bit better. Something that I don't actually have to hand or with me right now is my Starbucks coffee, and I love a skinny extra hot caramel latte. If you didn't know that they do it extra hot, they do, and it's so much better. Not only is that caffeine really going to kick in and give you that extra little push that you're going to need for the day, but I just feel like a really hot latte or a coffee or anything of your choice is just a really heartwarming feeling and really snuggly, and it's just a nice start to a gloomy day. Moving on to some beauty products now, I'm going to start off with some skincare, because I feel like skincare plays a massive part in how your skin looks and feels during the winter months. You really want to make sure that your skin is really moisturised and nourished during this time of the year. It's a little bit easier during the summer because we kind of strip back with the amount of products that we use, just because we've got that vitamin D, it's hot, our skin is kind of doing its own thing. But in the winter, the weather is playing a massive part on how our skin is looking and feeling, so we just have to put in an extra little bit of work to make it look and feel better. Obviously, a good moisturiser is key during this time of year. It's key throughout the whole year as well, but even more so now, obviously, because our skin is going to feel a little bit drier. So the one that I've been using is the Roche Posay Even Skin Tone Daily Moisturiser, and this has an SPF of 30, and I feel like that's something really important for me. You must not forget that whether it's winter or summer or whatever, your skin is still going to get damage from the sun, so you want to make sure that you are protecting it at all times, even in the winter. So this is a really good moisturizer to use because it's got such a high SPF. So moisturizers aside, I like to use something in the evenings that are kind of going to work a lot deeper into my skin and kind of work their magic while I'm sleeping. During the day, our skin doesn't really get to repair itself. It's facing like an ongoing battle, seeing as we're out and about doing things, we're facing pollution constantly, so it doesn't really get a chance to do much. Whereas in the evening, when we are sleeping, our skin is repairing and healing itself, and it's working its magic. So while it's doing that, I love to use a facial oil. Two of my favorite facial oils that I use every single night, and I kind of mix together and layer on top, is the Josie Maran Argan oil. This is 100% pure argan oil. You don't obviously have to use this particular one. You can go to any health store and pick up a pure argan oil, and that would be absolutely fine. And the other one that I love to use is the Body Shop Vitamin E Overnight Serum in oil. Serums penetrate deeper into the skin, and also oils, they kind of, I feel like they do a lot more in terms of nourishing the skin, and I just let it do its magic while I go to sleep. And obviously when I wake up, my skin is feeling really nourished and hydrated. since I've been using these. So as I've mentioned in this video, our skin can tend to get a little bit dry during this time of year, so we just want to make sure that we've not got any of those like dry, flaky, dead skin cells sat on the top surface of our skin, and we might not be able to see them, but they are there. So something that I like to use to get rid of them is an exfoliator, but I don't like to use a super harsh exfoliator during this time of year. So I like to use the Earle Gentle Face Exfoliator, gentle being a keyword, and the reason why I find it to be so gentle is because it's got cocoa butter in it and jojoba beads. I think it's jojoba, not jojoba. I'm not sure. But anyway, the beads in this exfoliator, they're not really like harsh and sharp. You don't feel like you're scratching your skin off. And when you wipe it away with water, your skin actually feels like you've just moisturized, and that is obviously because of the cocoa butter. So for an exfoliator, it's not harsh whatsoever, but it still is removing that surface layer of dry and dead skin cells. Moving on to a couple of makeup products, I find that skin prep is so important, not only with moisturizers and things like that, but with your primer. I feel like it can make a massive difference. So I love to use like radiant primers during this time of year to give my skin that glow before I put my foundation on. And ones that I've really been enjoying using are the Makeup Forever Radiant Primer, and I've got this on today. It's got a bit of a yellow base to it, and the Hocus Pocus Soap and Glory Instant Visual Floor Softening Illuminator Primer, and this gives you like kind of like an iridescent glow on the surface of your skin, but it doesn't look too intense, and it just shines through when you pop your foundation on as well. So a radiant primer, I feel, can give you that summer looking skin during the winter. So there is nothing like a good highlighter to pick you up during those cold winter months, and my favourite recently has been the Anastasia Beverly Hills So Hollywood Illuminator. It's just got this gorgeous kind of yellowy, goldy undertone to it, and it is beautiful. Now I know during the winter months everyone loves a matte lip, including myself. I just think matte lips look gorgeous in the winter, and those dark kind of vampy shades, they are absolutely beautiful and really appropriate for this time of year. But something that I always find that picks me up during this time of year is leaning towards more of a brighter shade, not like a bright pink or anything like that, but like an orangey red. So my favourite lipstick that makes me feel better is the Lady Danger lipstick by MAC, and it looks like this. So it's a gorgeous orangey shade, and it's like this yellow jumper. It just makes you feel like you're getting a little bit closer to summertime. Finally, there is nothing better than a lovely candle to snuggle up with in the wintertime to make you feel a little bit better. And yes, I snuggle up with my candles. One that I absolutely love for the winter is this Jo Malone candle in the shade Pomegranate Noir. It's such a wintry, like a spicy kind of smell, and it's beautiful. It just screams winter to me. So if you haven't smelt it, go and smell it. I absolutely love candles. I just feel like they are so nice and just really, really comforting. So that's it guys for this video. I hope you really enjoyed it and found some products that are really going to help you to get through these cold and winter months. I'd love to know what your New Year's resolutions are, and if you actually achieved your New Year's resolution from last year. So comment down below and let me know. Maybe you can inspire me to actually achieve what I would love to achieve. But yeah, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below like I said, and please don't forget to subscribe and follow me on my social media channels. All of my links to my Instagram and Twitter and Facebook are down below in the description box. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you all in my next video. Mwah. Bye!